Hello and welcome back. My name is Joshua Meyer. I am looking forward to moderating this session. Thank you to the mission representatives who opened today's part of the conference. Let's give them a round of applause. Next up, we have 5 presentations from some great speakers. This session will feature presentations on understanding what health equity is and why it is important, evidence about current levels of health equity for people with disabilities around the world, the challenges that limit health equity for people with disabilities, and how we can start the journey towards fair health care for everyone. Let's get right to it. David Egan is an advocate and author and a person with Down syndrome. His presentation is called More Like Than Different. Our Lives Matter. David, take it away.
Hello? Hello, everyone. I'm honored to be here, and I was here at the first World Down Syndrome Day in 2012, 13 years ago when I spoke about human rights. And today, my focus is on more like than different, our lives matter. I am an advocate, author, and a man with Down syndrome. This is our opportunity to celebrate the many accomplishments of individuals with Down syndrome and show our gratitude to those who support our cause. We need more champions from every sector of our society to protect our human rights, health equity, and inclusion. When I was young and needed to go to the hospital to have my tonsils taken out, I asked my mother if they would take away the Down syndrome thing too. She said, "It will be with you all your life, but does not stop you from having dreams and being successful." She was right. My disability should not be an obstacle to a healthy journey. As you well know, in the 70s, when I was born, perceptions and realities were not so positive. Individuals with Down syndrome were not seen as capable of learning and having a life like everyone else. That was a myth. We were not expected to live beyond the age of 25. That was a sad truth. I hope that the next generation of all individuals with different abilities can live long and prosper, quoting Science Officer Spock. It is not enough to live long. Our quality of life is important. I am 46 years old and looking back at 1977, when I was born. It was almost impossible to believe that someone like me would be fully included. A Special Olympics athlete, competitively employed, a Joseph P. Kennedy Jr. Public Policy Fellow, and an advocate. I'm one of many people of my generation who are proof that expectations for us have changed deeply. What seemed impossible on the day I was born is thankfully now a possibility. While we have made some progress, there's more work to be done, especially in healthcare. Down syndrome does not define me as a person. We share in the same humanity. We have aspirations, dreams, feelings, challenges, and successes like everyone else. We are more alike than different. We contribute in our community. And thanks to our extra chromosome, we may have the clues to help researchers discover cures that will help all of us, with or without a disability, to eradicate many diseases. Early in my childhood, my family and I volunteered in research at the Weisman Center at the University of Wisconsin. The students at the nursing school would listen to my heart that makes loud noises. I am featured in 2 chapters in the obstetric nursing textbook. Previous editions did not have pictures of individuals with Down syndrome. Later, my dad and I volunteered for the stem cell research at the Weisman Center, funded by the National Institutes of Health. Also, for the past 4 years, my brother and I volunteered for the Include ABC DS study in Pittsburgh on Alzheimer's. So we are making progress in research, thanks to the organizations that have advocated and those who help make meaningful advances in the medical field. The National Institutes of Health are playing a critical role in Down syndrome research to improve our lives. I spoke in 2018 at the NICHD Advisory Council as a research participant and was interviewed by NIH for the DS Connect registry when it was first established. I served on the NIH Down Syndrome Consortium and represent the voices of individuals with Down syndrome. I also have my Reach Up campaign, and I promote research, education, advocacy, core health, you participate, Down syndrome. We need to be involved in the basic research and clinical trials so that science can make advances and it translate into our daily healthy living. Thank you, NIH, Dr. Melissa Parisi, and all the teams and researchers. I also want to thank the Global Down Syndrome Foundation, who has advocated with our United States Congress to increase the NIH funding for Down syndrome research and writing the medical guidelines translated into various languages. I also want to acknowledge the work of the joint coalition of all the Down syndrome organizations, the National Down Syndrome Society, the Down Syndrome Congress, Lumine, GG Playhouse, the Down Syndrome Affiliates in Action, and Down Syndrome International for working together to support our needs and that of our families. While we have made some progress in research and medical advances, it is not enough. There's much more work that needs to be done, and that is why we are here at the United Nations, speaking to the world about health equity. In the past 2 years, I had my own health challenges with COVID and long COVID. I experienced serious challenges. I was in the hospital 3 times with various issues that had me lose 80 pounds in a few months. I also lost my competitive job and my well-being. My left lung collapsed, and I had no energy, and I became weak and depressed. At the same time, I was fortunate as I met wonderful nurses who connected with me as a person. They took the time to learn who I am and care about me. They assumed competence. The hardest part in my recovery was receiving mental health support. I was misunderstood. It was very hard to find the right mental health services to help me overcome depression. My doctors meant well, but not all of them are well informed about the unique needs of individuals with Down syndrome. Fortunately, I am now in good hands and on the road of recovery, thanks to some very special people. I'm grateful that I was able to connect with Dr. Chacon, who took my case to the Down Syndrome Medical Interest Group as an ECHO project. I also went to highlight the fellowship of the Golisano Institute for Nurses specializing in caring for individuals with developmental disabilities. We need the healthcare system to take us seriously in every state. We urgently request that government and insurance companies establish those specialty clinics and allow reciprocity of care across states. I am hopeful that we are going to make progress, ensuring good health care to all regardless of birth condition, disability, race, and socioeconomic status. We need to change the world. Together we can make it happen by advocating for all of us. We can build a society that does not exclude, but rather includes. Being healthy is a goal for every person on this earth. In closing, I will leave you with one thought. Being healthy is a goal for every person on this earth, including individuals with Down syndrome. When we partner and advocate together, our voices and our work has greater impact. Together, our voices and our work has a greater. Let us imagine the possibilities and dream with me of a world where people with disabilities have access and receive the best health care services like everyone else. We are more alike than different. Thank you.